I had those moments where like, hey, I could going to computer science, I could, be like my dad. But as I went on, I realized I'm not like my dad. I'm more of a creative. And I started picking up photography and started making money.
Okay.
Like, that's interesting. I didn't expect to make money off of photography. This is actually really interesting.
It is.
And I wanted to go more, social media, stuff like that.
Okay.
And then I'm a photographer, so might as well just drop out of school and focus
did
more
you
on photography.
graduate? No?
Nope, I dropped out in my second year, yeah.
Okay.
And I just forgot to sign up for school ever since then.
So what your parents, especially your dad, what did he say?
He didn't know until 2.5 years later.
Oh my God.
Until he decided to call the school up and say, hey, why am I not paying my kids' tuition? And school like, well, your son hasn't been enrolled for 2.5 years. And then...
Damn. And bad news?
Yeah, I got my ass whooped.
Oh, wow.
No, not really. He was just really disappointed that I lied to him.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an Asian thing.
Yeah, when Vietnamese, from Vietnam, huh?
Yes, I'm Vietnamese.
So, does he like what you do right now? Does he understand when you do photography? When you say, I make money, Dad? Or like...
To be honest, he's not the biggest fan of it.
Yeah.
I can see it, how he looks at me at times. He's like, how you look at something and you're like, oh, that's cute. It's like
like a hobby.
It's more like, me working in photography, it's like someone looking at a monkey on a bicycle and going like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
But,
Should do something else.
yeah, like what do you actually do? So I'm trying to change that mindset of my parents. But then I realized that my parents only want one thing about me, is that I do well for myself and I have enough money to sustain myself.
Yes.
And working so hard, my dad says, you shouldn't be working that hard to make that much amount of money. And I was like, Dad, it's because it's a foundation.
Yes.
You got to work hard at the beginning so then you can relax when you grow up, when you're in the industry. My dad doesn't understand that. He has a very classic mindset where, get a job, you work somewhere for 10 years, then you get promoted, eventually you get good at your position, you get another job, and then eventually you become CEO, board of directors, whatever, and then you can call yourself a CEO, just relax, retire by 50, buy yourself a nice house, kids.
Well, it doesn't happen that often, that too also.
Nope.
No.
So
well, this is the case with the immigrants. I'm not from here too.
Yeah.
My mom is the same. They get a job, like, okay, podcasting is cute, let's say.
yeah, exactly.
But you making money, so at least you have that on your side. For those that don't make money or they're putting in the work but they don't, what can you say to them? Should they really take a look why you're not making money, or should go back to school? What?
To be honest, I have this big mentality that I'm very against. Like, I don't like authority figures.
Yeah.
I don't like people who think you should do this because I'm better. So where they say that school should be obligatory for everyone, especially if you want to find a job, I don't think that that's right.
Yeah.
And if you're somewhere and you don't know what to do, by all means, go to school.
Okay.
I encourage people to go to school. And one thing I loved about school was the discipline that you learn, like giving stuff on time and just learning stuff. I love learning. I just hated exams with a passion.
Yeah, you didn't want to...
I hated exams so badly. I was so good at some subjects, and when I went to the exams, I just bombed the test because it wasn't in the study material.
Okay.
But one important thing I've heard in a show or a podcast is someone was asking a bunch of Urban X people why they don't wear safety harness when they climb up buildings. And the Urban X guy says it's because if you wear a safety harness, you're going to fail.
Yeah.
And you're expecting something to catch you.
Yeah.
But if you don't wear one, you know you have to succeed because you die if you fall off the
Yeah,
building.
you have your back on the wall.
Yeah. So there's two schools of thought. I personally work better when I'm pushed in the corner
Yes.
and I have to fight back. And I feel like having a backup plan just makes me feel lazy.
Yeah.
Me not having a backup plan now makes it so that I want to push harder. I want to be stronger. I want to succeed in what I do.
Yes.
Because I have no other things to look after if I fail.
Okay.
So
You don't have any plan B?
I don't have plan B.
Okay.
I always tell people have a contingency plan, but I don't have a contingency
You
plan for
don't
my
have-
life.
Okay. So you're going all in what you do.
I'm going all in everything. I'm putting all my time, all my effort. I want this to succeed.
But I can see it, Danny, the way you rest, because this takes discipline, especially wearing this every day. The way you post your pictures on Instagram, they are well rested. So we talk about pressure. Do you think there's a lot of pressure that you put in yourself, like to try to to succeed? Especially you're gonna turn 24 soon.
I'm turning 24 next month, actually.
Yeah, next month. So you think you put yourself a lot of pressure?
I do put a lot of pressure on me, but I think the pressure is overweight by the benefits I get from it. Where, I put so much pressure on me and I want to be better, but then I have a lot of people coming up to me and saying, dude, like, you're amazing. Like, I wish I was in your position. I wish I could be doing this and that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like, I look up to you so much and you're like an amazing person. I was like, wow, okay. So all that time, me being hard on myself actually paid off.
Yeah, it does.
And having that taste of success makes you want to taste it even more. It's like taking a bite from a good dish of food. You just want more of it.